channel, Angie here. I accomplished this beautiful, gorgeous look using the new Christmas in New York by Too Faced, the chocolate shop. And I showed this in my last video, which was a Sephora haul. I've been dying to use this palette. I love Too Faced. I was just a little disappointed with the shades in here. They weren't what I expected. And I don't know, I mean, if you know Too Faced, I love Too Faced. All their palettes are absolutely amazing. And if any of you guys have used their palettes before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And as you can see, they have matte shades, they have shimmer shades, they have the Chocolate Soleil bronzer, they have a blush, they have a highlighter. I mean, this palette is one of those palettes that should be, you know, the go-to because it has everything in it. However, I cannot tell a lie. Some of the shades were a little bit hard to work with. Some were a little chalky. Some of the shimmer shades weren't as pigmented as they usually are in the regular Too Faced palettes. So in that perspective, I was a little disappointed. But besides that, I did accomplish this beautiful look using this palette alone. So if you guys want to see how I got this look using this palette, please keep on watching. I'm going to start off by applying my base all over my eyes. I'm using the Becca Ultimate Coverage Concealer in Banana. From here, I'm just going to pick up my Beauty Blender just to smooth the concealer out. Then I'm taking my NYX Eye and Eyebrow Pencil in shade number 906, and I always use this as a highlight under my eyebrow, and then with the Sigma Shader Lid E56, smoothing it out. Then I'm picking up the Anastasia eyeshadow in Blanc, and I always use this usually, or the Laura Mercier translucent powder, just to basically set the concealer or base that I have applied on my eyes. Now going into the Too Faced Chocolate Shop palette, I'm picking up this matte shade right here called Banana Date, and with my big fluffy brush, I'm going to be applying this as my transition color. Going in with the same fluffy brush, I'm going to pick up this matte shade called Chocoholic. I'm going to be focusing more directly to the crease of my eye, yet blending it at the same time with Banana Date. Next, I'm picking up this other matte shade called Toffee Crunch, and with my MAC 217 brush, I'm going to be placing this in the crease of my eye, a little more directly to the outer crease of my eye, and then just doing little circular motions. This is one of the shadows that were a little chalky, so it was a little hard for me to work with, but I made it work. Just got to do a lot of blending and dipping back into that same shadow. Now I'm picking up this shimmer shade called Honey Dip, and I'm going to be applying this directly to the inner corner of my eyelids only with my flat shader brush from MAC. This shade was a little weak in pigmentation, but just spray a little MAC Fix Plus and it'll come through. Next eyeshadow I'll be picking up is another shimmer shade, and this is called Butterscotch. It has a beautiful bronze hint to it, and with the same flat shader brush, I'm going to be applying this only in the middle of my eyelids and just basically just dabbing it on. Next shade I'm going to be picking up is a matte shade. This is called Tootsie, and with my MAC pencil brush, I'm going to begin just dabbing it to the corner of my eyes. I'm beginning to create my outer V. I'm slightly going to start stroking it up and then slightly just begin to drag it into the crease of my eye to just give my eyes a little bit more depth. I was really happy with this shade because it definitely showed some pigmentation. And then I'm just taking my pencil brush and just buffing it out a bit. Then from here, I'm going to pick up my Sigma E25 brush, and I'm just going to be buffing it out a little bit more to just smooth everything out and just avoid any hard lines from occurring. Then I'm reapplying the same shimmer shadows of Butterscotch and Honey Dip just to make sure those shadows pop on my eyes. Next eyeshadow is Desserts on Me, and I'm going to be placing this as a highlight on my brow bone. This definitely has nice shimmer to it, and this was another shadow I was pretty happy with. Next eyeshadow is called Jingleberry. It's a beautiful purple, pink, iridescent eyeshadow, and I'm just going to be applying this only to the corner, a small corner, of my lower lash lines. Then I'm going to apply the same matte eyeshadows I applied earlier on my lower lash lines, which is Toffee Crunch first, and then Tootsie. Then picking up my Sigma E25 brush and just blending and smoothing all the matte eyeshadows I have above the shimmer shades. From here, I'm picking up the Chocolate Soleil bronzer that they have within the palette, and I'm going to use my MAC 287 brush to contour my nose, and definitely got to say I was a bit disappointed with this bronzer. Nothing like the real Chocolate Soleil. Then I'm picking up their highlight called Inner Light, and I'm going to place this as a highlight on the bridge of my nose, and I was a little happy with this. It didn't have that oomph that we're used to, but it was good enough. Going back into the Chocolate Soleil bronzer that they have within the palette, I'm going to use this obviously to try and slay my cheekbones and contour the rest of the outer points of my face. Gotta say, not happy with this bronzer. It's nothing like their real compact bronzer that they have, so disappointed. Now I'm picking up their chocolate covered strawberry blush. I'm going to be applying this to the apples of my cheeks. And I got to say, I was a bit happy with this blush. It wasn't so pigmented, but it definitely had a beautiful, beautiful color to it. Can't lie about that. I'm picking up their highlight again called Inner Light with my Tarte fan brush. I'm going to be applying this as my highlight on my cheekbones. It's a subtle highlight. It's definitely not strong. I like it strong personally. I like to be seen all the way up to the heavens. Next, I'm taking the Too Faced Melted Liquid Lipstick. This is in Chihuahua. I love this color. It has a beautiful raspberry hint to it. From here, I'm taking also the Too Faced Melted Liquid Lipstick in Sugar, and just applying this to the center of my lips only with a lip brush. Then I'm going back into the palette, picking up Ginger Doodle and then Desserts on Me. I'm going to be applying this as a highlight in my tear duct area, and I almost forgot to place my highlight, but it's never too late. I remembered. Then I'm going to take the mascara Better Than Sex that they have within the palette, and I'm going to apply this on my upper and lower lashes. After this, I just slapped on some Huda lashes, and I'm picking up my big fluffy brush again just to smooth and blend everything out, making sure everything is nice and neat. But this is the final look, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this makeup tryout I did with the new Too Faced Chocolate Shop palette, Christmas in New York. If you guys have any questions for me, as usual, just place them in the comment box below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and also push the subscriber button. Trust me, you won't regret it. Can't wait to see you guys again.